You won't believe what's coming in 2026. Humanity is about to return to the moon, send private astronauts into orbit, explore Mars like never before, and possibly even detect alien life. The missions planned could change everything we thought we knew about the universe, and it's happening this year. The first mission that is capturing global attention is NASA's highly anticipated Artemis II program. After the success of Artemis II, which was an uncrewed test flight around the moon, Artemis II will carry astronauts on a historic lunar orbit. This will be the first time humans return to the moon in over 50 years. The excitement isn't just about returning, it's about testing new technologies, including life support systems, advanced navigation, and deep space communication protocols that will be critical for future Mars missions. Scientists are particularly excited about the experiments on board that will study radiation exposure in deep space, a factor that could make or break long-term human spaceflight. But NASA is not the only organization making waves. SpaceX has announced its ambitious plans for 2026, including multiple commercial missions that could bring private astronauts to orbit for extended stays. Elon Musk's team is also working on the Starship program, which aims to transport humans to Mars one day. In 2026, Starship will attempt a series of high-risk orbital tests that, if successful, could accelerate humanity's path to interplanetary travel. These tests are critical because they will demonstrate the viability of fully reusable spacecraft capable of carrying heavy cargo and humans beyond Earth. If everything goes according to plan, the Starship could drastically reduce the cost of space travel, opening doors for private companies, researchers, and even space tourists to experience orbital missions in ways that were previously unimaginable. Meanwhile, international agencies are not sitting idle. The European Space Agency, the Indian Space Research Organization, and China's space program all have ambitious plans that could yield groundbreaking discoveries. For instance, ESA is preparing the Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, known as JUICE, which will arrive at Jupiter in 2026 after a multi-year journey. JUICE is designed to study Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, moons that are believed to have subsurface oceans. Discovering life or conditions suitable for life on any of these moons would be one of the most profound discoveries in human history. Scientists are already speculating about what these findings could mean, not just for understanding our solar system, but for the broader question of whether we are alone in the universe. China, on the other hand, is planning its next lunar exploration missions. The Chang'e program, which has already made history with robotic landings and sample returns, will attempt further exploration of the moon's far side. This mission could provide vital information about lunar geology, rare minerals, and even water ice deposits, which are crucial for future lunar bases. The significance of water on the moon cannot be overstated. It could support life, provide fuel for rockets, and serve as a key resource for humanity's first permanent off-Earth settlements. Mars continues to be a major focal point for 2026. NASA's Perseverance rover, which landed on Mars in 2021, is still sending data back to Earth, revealing astonishing geological features and clues about the planet's ancient climate. In 2026, scientists plan to deploy new robotic missions to Mars to prepare for eventual human exploration. These missions aim to test habitat modules, autonomous construction robots, and advanced life support systems. The goal is to ensure that when humans set foot on Mars, they have the tools to survive, explore, and even start building a sustainable presence. For the first time in history, humanity is moving from observation to preparation for colonization. Asteroid research will also make headlines in 2026. NASA's DART mission, which tested planetary defense by deliberately crashing a spacecraft into an asteroid to alter its trajectory, has already shown promising results. The coming year will see follow-up studies and missions designed to refine our planetary defense capabilities. Protecting Earth from potential asteroid impacts has become an urgent priority as our knowledge of near-Earth objects expands. With billions of dollars invested in years of planning, 2026 could mark a turning point in how humanity actively defends itself from cosmic threats. One of the most exciting developments, however, comes from the realm of astronomy itself. The James Webb Space Telescope, which began sending back stunning images from deep space, will continue to explore the earliest galaxies, exoplanets, and mysterious cosmic phenomena. In 2026, astronomers hope to identify potentially habitable exoplanets and gather data on their atmospheres, chemical compositions, and even signs of life. The prospect of discovering a planet outside our solar system that could host life is no longer just science fiction. It's a goal within our grasp. The discoveries made by the James Webb Telescope could reshape our understanding of where life might exist and how the universe has evolved over billions of years. Private companies are also pushing the envelope in ways that were unimaginable a decade ago. Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, and other emerging players are developing technology to make space travel more accessible to non-professional astronauts. In 2026, we could see new commercial orbital flights, suborbital tourism, and perhaps even private research missions. The implications for science, industry, and even leisure are enormous. Imagine private labs in orbit, conducting experiments without the bureaucratic delays that have historically slowed progress. Imagine tourists seeing Earth from space, experiencing firsthand the fragility and beauty of our planet. These developments signal that space is no longer the exclusive domain of governments. It is becoming a frontier for all of humanity. Another area set to make headlines is space-based energy research. Solar power satellites, which collect energy in orbit and beam it to Earth, are approaching feasibility. In 2026, prototypes could be tested, potentially offering a new, limitless source of energy. This could revolutionize global energy markets and provide sustainable solutions for the world's energy-hungry population. If successful, such technology could not only supply electricity to remote areas, but also drastically reduce humanity's dependence on fossil fuels, mitigating climate change in ways that were previously considered theoretical. Communication technology in space is also advancing rapidly. Satellite constellations designed to provide global internet access will expand in 2026, offering high-speed connections to even the most remote regions of the planet. These developments will have a profound impact on global education, commerce, and connectivity. Moreover, the data collected from these satellites will enhance weather forecasting, climate monitoring, and disaster response capabilities, making Earth more resilient and connected than ever before. One of the most shocking prospects for 2026, however, lies in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. With improved instruments, global collaboration, and AI-assisted signal detection, scientists are optimistic that we might finally detect anomalies in radio waves or other signals that could suggest intelligent life beyond Earth. The mere possibility of confirming that we are not alone has profound philosophical, cultural, and scientific implications. Even the hint of contact with an alien civilization would spark debates, research programs, and technological development at unprecedented scales. While all these missions promise breakthroughs, they also come with enormous challenges. Space is inherently dangerous, budgets are tight, and every mission carries the risk of failure. Rocket launches could explode, rovers could malfunction, and telescopes could experience technical glitches. Yet, the sheer audacity of planning so many simultaneous missions across multiple countries and private entities is staggering. It reflects humanity's insatiable curiosity, our drive to explore, and our willingness to risk everything for knowledge. 2026 is not just a year for exploration, it's a testament to human ambition, collaboration, and ingenuity. The coming year will also highlight the geopolitical dimension of space. Countries are increasingly aware that space exploration is not just about science, it's about strategic advantage. Satellites, space stations, and interplanetary missions all confer technological prestige and potential military applications. 2026 may see new agreements, competitions, or collaborations that could reshape international relations. Alliances between countries and private companies may dictate who leads in space for decades to come, and the stakes have never been higher. For viewers on Earth, the takeaway is clear. 2026 is poised to be a historic year in space exploration. From lunar missions and Mars preparations to asteroid defense, exoplanet discoveries, and commercial spaceflight, the next 12 months could fundamentally alter humanity's understanding of the cosmos. Whether you are a scientist, an enthusiast, or simply someone who gazes up at the stars in wonder, the developments of 2026 promise excitement, awe, and perhaps even life-changing discoveries. In short, 2026 is not just another year. It could be the year that humanity takes the biggest leaps yet into the final frontier. Prepare to witness history, to see daring missions, shocking discoveries, and technology that pushes the limits of what we thought possible. The universe is waiting, and 2026 might just be the year we finally answer some of its most profound questions.